In the heart of the serene Moji village, where the whispering winds carried tales of ancient traditions, lived a young and brave warrior named Kwame. His strength and loyalty to his people were unmatched, earning him the admiration of the village elders. They chose Kwame to marry the chief's daughter, Amina, a union that would not only solidify Kwame's status but also strengthen the ties between Moji and the neighboring village, Kivu. Amina was the embodiment of grace and nobility. Her beauty was matched only by her intelligence and compassion, and the villagers often spoke of how fortunate Kwame was to be chosen as her husband. However, Kwame's heart beat for another, the enchanting but forbidden Amina, a woman from Kivu whose people were once rivals of Moji. Amina was known for her beauty, with skin as rich as the fertile earth and eyes that shimmered like stars. She was a healer, blessed with a touch that could soothe both body and soul. Her long, braided hair, adorned with beads, swayed gently as she moved. Her smile could light up the darkest of nights, and it was this smile that had captured Kwame's heart. Despite the risks, Kwame and Amina would meet secretly beneath the ancient baobab tree that stood on the boundary between their villages. The tree was a silent witness to their forbidden love, its roots entwined with the earth just as their hearts were entwined with each other. Days before Kwame was to marry Amina, he met Amina under the baobab tree. His heart raced as he saw her in a vibrant green dress, her eyes filled with love and fear. They embraced, but the weight of the world was upon them. Amina, Kwame whispered, his voice trembling. What will become of us? My duty binds me to another. Amina's soft voice trembled as she replied, Kwame, my heart cannot bear to lose you. But the elders, the village, they will never allow us to be together. Kwame's grip tightened around her hand. My love for you is stronger than any duty. We will find a way, no matter the cost. But the cost was steep. The marriage to Amina was more than a union, it was a peace treaty between Moji and Kivu, a fragile bond that had brought an end to years of conflict. Breaking it could reignite the old rivalries, leading to war. As the wedding day approached, Kwame became increasingly torn. He sought advice from his closest friend, Baba, an elder known for his wisdom and deep understanding of the old ways. Baba was like a father to Kwame, his guidance always grounded in tradition and respect for the ancestors. Baba's face, weathered with time, showed concern as Kwame confided in him. Baba, Kwame began, his voice heavy with emotion, my heart belongs to Amina, but my duty lies with Amina. What should I do? Baba looked at Kwame with kind eyes, understanding the turmoil within him. Kwame, love is powerful, but so is duty. The gods have placed this burden on you for a reason. The peace of our people depends on your choice. Kwame felt the weight of Baba's words. Duty and tradition were the cornerstones of their village, yet the love he felt for Amina was undeniable. Could he really abandon his heart for the sake of his people? On the eve of the wedding, Kwame made a bold decision. He met Amina one last time beneath the baobab tree. As they embraced, Kwame revealed his plan to elope with her to a distant land where their love could flourish without the chains of tradition. But fate had other plans. Amina, who had grown suspicious of Kwame's frequent disappearances, decided to follow him that night. Hidden in the shadows, she witnessed the forbidden lovers' reunion. Her heart shattered, not just by the betrayal, but by the realization that love cannot be forced. Though deeply hurt, Amina was also a woman of wisdom and compassion. The next morning, Amina did not confront Kwame directly. Instead, she approached him with a heavy heart and an unexpected proposal. Kwame, she said, her voice calm yet filled with sorrow, I have seen the love you have for Amina. I will not stand in the way of true love, but I ask one thing of you. Kwame's eyes widened in surprise. What is it you ask, Amina? Do not let our people suffer for our choices. If you vow to protect the peace between Moji and Kivu, I will convince my father to annul the marriage. Kwame was stunned by her grace and selflessness. He was prepared to sacrifice everything for Amina, but Amara's words made him realize the greater responsibility he bore. The peace of their villages hung in the balance. In a twist of fate, Amina, who was unaware of Amara's offer, decided to leave the village quietly to avoid bringing more pain to Kwame and his people. She knew that if Kwame abandoned his duty, the consequences would be disastrous. She left a note at the base of the baobab tree, telling Kwame of her decision. When Kwame found the note, he was devastated. He ran to Baba's hut, seeking counsel once more. Baba, upon hearing the news, looked deeply into Kwame's eyes and said, "Sometimes, love must be sacrificed for the greater good. Amina's choice is a noble one, and in time, you will see that it was made with wisdom and love." With a heavy heart, Kwame chose duty. He honored Amara's wish and vowed to protect the peace between Moji and Kivu. The wedding was quietly annulled, and peace was preserved, but Kwame's soul was shattered. He could no longer see Amina, and she left Kivu to live far away, leaving behind the love they shared. Amara, too, suffered in silence, but she found solace in knowing that she had done the right thing for her people. She never spoke of the love she had witnessed, understanding that some sacrifices must remain in the shadows. Years passed, and Kwame became a respected elder, known for his wisdom and strength. But in the quiet moments, he would often visit the baobab tree, the place where his love for Amina once blossomed. It became a symbol of the sacrifices he made, the love he lost, and the duty he upheld.